Revelio.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy, and after quite a few episodes of doing random stuff, not necessarily random, but just like uncovering the map and doing side activities, we are gonna go back to doing the main quest. So last episode I found the Grapeworm Den by traveling and unlocking most of the map on the southern part. But for some reason, the animal is not here. My guess is that it's related to a quest, and you cannot access to it before you've done the quest. Now, our main quest is in the shadow. Actually, let me add the timestamp for it. We're gonna go and talk with Sebastian and meet his sister in the shadow of the... that's a interesting name. So, why don't I fast travel? There's a fast travel right here. Hey buddy, don't wanna... There we go. Yeah, let's go there and talk with Sebastian. I've done most of the map and most of the challenges are done, and looking at the southern part, it's just filled with useless stuff. Like, it's getting boring after a certain point. Like, the Merlin trials are boring, the caves are getting absolutely, like, annoyingly boring. Like, they're copy-paste of each other, so I'm probably gonna ignore most of them.
You made it.
I did. I was apparently sleeping or something.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Okay, we've actually been to that place. Come on, the shadow of the state.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Told ya.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
I went in for looting this place a few episodes ago and found a few letters, Anne and Sebastian talking to each other.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Hey, what the f...
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never.
Never.
I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
Seriously?
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I don't like you at all. Stella.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Certainly not.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop.
You were the rude
He
one.
thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure...
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves.
Now we're
Giving
gonna
her
make
hope
them.
is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyal.
You can do both at the same time. They're not mutually exclusive. That could be a good thing.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't. I hope
gonna
you'll
listen to
remember
you.
what I've said. Good day.
I don't give a fuck about what you said.
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
No worries, darling.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I
like her.
do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being at Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ran. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm not gonna.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
That's his right.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Like, you can't tell him not to try, even if it doesn't work. He has the right to try.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
I know.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Well, I don't like either of this one.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where...
Fair enough. Let's go.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Lead the way, pal.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Huh, interesting. I'm happy I got back to doing quests.
Up
It was
there,
kinda
on that
boring.
plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This
Which
way.
Plateau exactly, the whole place. Why are we running? There it is. Slowly
How much longer are we
assassin,
expected to
hit an
dig
enemy
through
with
this
a
rubble?
descending
Ranrock.
shockwave. Okay.
Look. You haven't had mushroom stew like that.
There's the assassin. It's an enemy with This was Descendo Shockwave, right? Okay. Now I need to slow down.
Arrest the momentum.
Get away with that.
You've made your last mistake.
Have I now?
I was right not to be worried about you. Let's get this over. I won't rest until... Rather unwind. How nice of you to stop by.
Finally got there was some momentum to work. I don't understand that.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd
Repair
bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Okay. What's up?
Those
There you go.
loyalists deserve.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could
the
stop
shed of
her,
the estate.
Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Yes, we shall.
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Revelio.
Nothing about this statue? Buddy, I'm not gonna be able to hear you from all the way up there.
This well looks familiar.
Really? We have seen other wells, but...
Sebastian! I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Oh!
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
From one of the memories, I think. Right? I forgot her name. The girl that could also see the ancient magic stuff in the past.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was
Professor.
damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks
the
to me
lady?
as though this was intentional.
Uh-huh. Which professor is it?
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought.
It is the girl that...
Keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
Isadora.
Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the Keepers.
The Keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
No.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key.
Correct.
You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers.
And
Oh,
correct as well.
and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago.
Keepers.
If I didn't know you, I'd think
Correct.
you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Okay.
Look at this.
Although it would have been
Confringo!
friendlier.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it
Search.
blocking something?
Only one way to
And-
find out.
Okay. Easy.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me
Terror.
they're after something bigger.
Confringo!
No? Okay. I travel here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It is as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I can now look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Oh, 1 out of 7. It is my second week in camp. More arrive each day. The Mongol doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Lumos.
Yep, she fucked up something. She was trying to help, and she ended up messing up something. Explore the cellar. Really feels like that's it.
Revelio.
Don't see anything else.
Confringo!
Whoa, we're gonna reach all the way here?
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No, but
Lumos.
it's not a daydream. There's got to be a source of ancient magic around here.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
How is
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
There's a direction, like there's a path from here to Undercroft. Did Isadora also use Undercroft? I wouldn't have imagined that Undercroft is gonna have a role to play, a major role to play in this game. See? She was telling the truth.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
He's gonna freak out. It's getting interesting. Okay. 1 out of 3. We gotta go back and find those pieces, aren't we?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Oh, I've seen doors like this in the game.
Anything helpful in the note?
Rune diagram.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic.
There's so much that we
There's
don't know about it.
True.
Yeah, fair enough.
Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous.
Don't have anything.
Don't worry. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Oh, really? The
I
Chamber of
had
Secrets?
no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you...
Okay, that
I'll
should
be
the
in
end of
touch.
the quest, I guess.
Till then.
Yep. In the shadow of the state. Things got interesting. Very interesting, in fact. How long? 22 minutes. Oh, I could actually go to my animals. New quest available. We're gonna do that in a second. Oh. Well, I should head there now. I didn't know that there's going to be an astronomy class. Let me add a timestamp for
Meet
that.
me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okay, I don't know what's up with secrecy, but alright. Hey everyone, let me switch my spells before I fuck it up again. Okay, get around, have your food. The High Keep, Wingardium Leviosa? I already have that. In the shadow of the bloodline, speak with Sebastian. Relationships, that's the first time we have a quest related to relationships. Nice. The Man Behind the Moon. I've got 11 of these, I just need 2 more, which should be pretty easy to find actually. Now let me take care of the pets that I have. Oh, she's being fed. Hey, big boy. What with you? buddy. And you. Bang. That should be all of them, right? Right. Ooh. I did find more of these guys. Come on. Have your food. Does it show up in my inventory? Alright, let me see if I should switch one of the animals. Yeah, I've got the unicorns. I've already replaced the unicorns. Probably I should replace the Thestral because I have quite a lot of them. And I'm gonna need a few more of these, for example. Even the unicorn makes more sense. What else? Hippogriff. I'll keep the hippogriffs for now. Yeah, because these guys use a lot more often. 20. Two of these, right?
Professor Howin will never believe this.
Sure, you can say so. Should I get Niffler, Buffskin, or what? Super. Mooncalf. How many Mooncalf did I have? I forgot about that. Sorry, that's last check. Yeah, definitely keep that. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, Mooncalf should be fine. Buffskin should be fine. Maybe Niffler later on. But we're okay for now. Do I have any unidentified object? I do. Okay. Intriguing. Let's see what we've got. Anything that's not yellow, it's not worth checking. +5, not worth it, especially that this guy's maxed out. And woven into it. +6, might be worth it because this is exactly the same thing. Royal Chinese. It's just a legendary. Yeah, not really. I'm not gonna do that. I also need the Phoenix actually, so there is that too. Whoa. $18. Now that's worth it. Although, do switch to what we... I actually like this one. Let me see how much we can upgrade it. Hopefully, we should be able to max it out. This one. See, Jabbernaut takes like 3. So I might have to bring Jabbernauts. Ow, damn it. Graveborn. Oh well. Yeah, Jabbernaut, I have to bring them back at some point, that's for sure. And then this one, what was I using before? Sorry, got confused. It was this one, right? So increase damage from ancient magic. Increase ancient magic. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, let me quickly collect a few items around here. Oh, we'll go with potion. And do. Seems to be around here, so I don't really need to fast travel. Astronomy Class. Wow, that took us 6 minutes. Hey, buddy. Okay. Oh, this class is Astronomy Class. I see.
Revelio.
I heard the field guide page sound.
Oh, hello.
Adelaide. Oh, yeah, Astronomy Class should be at night. Makes sense.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ooh, I look badass.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy
From
is
India?
not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Been up there before. On my own.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Of course, someone from India again.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Are we gonna do that, or...? Okay.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Is it getting winter or something in the game?
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's
No.
only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too... Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just...
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope.
Talk to you about? Okay. Oh. Okay. Wasn't the storage going to be beneath us? Oh yeah, this way.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class.
What are we talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a...
Good. Alright, let's go down to Sebastian.
The perfect
buddy?
night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than...
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
There's
But
something else.
Yes? What is it?
What do
You
mean by
remember
that?
those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Hidden constellation? What the hell does that mean?
And you need someone to help you.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there.
All right. I suppose I can go with you.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. Shall we?
Yes, we shall. Are you gonna let me fly, or... Yeah, we're gonna walk. Where's my friend Puppy?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Revelio.
Oh, that way? Like on the side of these rocks?
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here.
know
It is good to leave the
what you're
classroom
talking
now and
about.
then.
It's those guys. I see, that's what they
It's
are.
not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead.
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Don't worry, buddy, I've got you.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
There it is. This is the same thing that we had in Assassin's Creed Origin.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Okay.
Thank you, Emmett.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it.
That's quite generous. Thank
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was
Okay, weirdo. Talking about random stuff. I wish I had done that before I started going around the map. Challenge unlocked. Are you gonna show the ones that I had found before? But I didn't know how to use them? Yep. Yuppity yep. Good. And what do you offer for that? Really? That? It is beautiful, but... nah. Not gonna go out of my way to finish them. Alright.
Never.
Let's see... the High Cape. Wingardium Leviosa. Let me learn that, and I will do quest as well. 41 minutes. The High Keep. I wonder what they're going to teach me about Wingardium Leviosa. They already know that spell. Wow, we're going all the way out there? The High Keep. There it is. There was a castle there that I couldn't get into. That's why. Oh, I think you can use Wingardium Leviosa for objects behind a wall or something.
Psst, over here. Quietly.
Oh, yeah, that's her.
I'm glad that you received my owl.
Oh, no.
We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else.
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow...
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with the Hogwarts?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet. But I know I can trust you, Natty.
Okay.
Rookwood and
now I'll
Harlow
have to
want
choose.
something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient
You
magic.
just told her everything?
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you. I need your help to...
I'll help
Yeah,
you find
not
the letter
interested.
now.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main... I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet.
Okay, I know the path. You go here. Then you can jump up here. And for that, you can't get up there.
Revelio.
Oh,
wonder
no,
what
this
that
is
does.
new. Yeah, I opened the gate before.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I hate it that you have to move. For it to be able to move this thing around.
Revelio.
Okay, that didn't do it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Can we flip it? Weird. I missing?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, come on, stay right there. Stay right there. Told you there's a way to flip it or not.
Revelio. I
And
need
it
to
was-
find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
And it was not
Confringo.
learning, because it was requirement, and I just mistook it for that. Okay. Let me see.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Did I get it out?
Wingardium Leviosa. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
First things first, what is this letter? I can't believe I have to write this down, but you moon mines don't listen. Push the gate open, don't blast it. If I find it till the end of you.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
Hey, that's a level 3 lock. How the hell do you know the level 3 spell?
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside.
Uh-oh.
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Oh, we're supposed to be scared?
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Oh! Oh, come on, you bastards.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
That's how we learn
Very
how
well.
to play
New plan.
hippogriffs.
I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Okay.
Blasted. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Guess let's hope for it.
Revelio. Not the safest place to sneak into. Reparo.
No. That.
It'll be useful.
Reticus totalis. Revelio.
Yeah, that makes sense. They can't be invisible anymore after doing that. Visible while they're
Reticus totalis.
making their attack. No, thank you. Too slow, buddy. Too slow.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Why wasn't this part of the requirement? Yeah, we'll probably not be able to do the other quest with Sebastian in this episode. I'll have to do it in the other one.
Revelio.
Sorry, not in the other one, in the next episode. What does the other one mean?
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Okay, we got to that.
Revelio.
And of course there's gonna be a bunch of stuff around here. Confuse us. That seems to be the main path, but I wonder
Alohomora.
what's up here. as always.
You're going home in a wooden box!
You were going to send me home in a wooden box?
Confringo! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Time to kiss my ass, if you ask me.
Alohomora.
Okay. Up we go.
Revelio.
Come on. Astrid, keep an eye on my stash, eh? It's yours if I mysteriously disappear. That liar cheated us of what was ours, so I took what I could and hid it here. 20 damn years and treated no better than fools who have been here to blast a week's Manfred. That?
Revelio.
Oh no, this whole thing is... person his belongings. Nope, we came that way. Now we're gonna go this way. Oh, poor thing.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Bend the knee.
Come on. Hurry.
Oh boy. Avada Kedavra? Bastard.
Ah! Whoa!
Yeah.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I cannot control. Oh, okay.
Highwing, go!
Polonatian Highway. Ah. It's gonna make us stop at Hogwarts region. That's a cute laughter.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Sometimes I cannot ascend or descend.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Barely touched the water.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Oh yeah, you did.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix.
Oh.
Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
You're gonna write in the hippogriff, I'm assuming? Alright. Highwing. New item unlocked.
Faster, Highwing!
New item unlocked? Oh, because I have new business inventory slots. 15? Wait.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Okay.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Okay, that opened a bunch of quests. Controlling this guy is a lot harder than controlling the brew. Especially for popping up these guys. Oh, I cannot switch while I'm flying.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Why can I sit? How do I get out of this guy? Toggle gallop. The dismount. Oh, that's how it works. Ooh, that guy is also mountable. Not interested in the Merlin, but where am I that there's a Merlin trial? Interesting. Thought that I had done most of the Merlin trials. Oh, that's where Sebastian is, isn't it? Oh no, that's Natty, so that's relationship with Natty. Let me see. Back on the path. You should speak to you about recent events. Go to the Chamber of Map. The Lost Children. Meet Natty in the Lower Hogsmeade. Sebastian. The Plight. Deke wants to speak to me. In the Room of Requirement. I'll do this one first. There's a spider on it. Find the location of the second Keeper trial, which is gonna be this one back on the path. Alright, so for next episode I'm gonna start with this one. The Plight of the House Elf, and then we'll do the 2 side quests with like the relationship quests, and then we're gonna go to the main one. Do we have anything interesting here? The hunting a winged queen beast that is only visible to those who have seen death. How come this one became a new one? Okay, lovely. Now we can store 15 more. I had that problem before. That I had to sell my animals that I had saved because I couldn't keep them even in my inventory. So that's gonna be super useful, but still, I cannot do that in the room of requirement. Like, I can only have 12 plus only 4 different species, so that's gonna be a bit annoying. Yeah, I need to learn Bombarda. This seems to be a fun power spell, I think it's called. Right, the red one is power spell. Right. Damage spell, yeah. Bombard is the last one, and Transfiguration is also the last one. These are like cursing, unforgivable curse. Avada Kedavra, kill enemies instantly. Yeah, I'm not gonna be using that, any of them. That's not gonna be my gameplay. Anyway, so yeah, I guess with that, 1 hour and 1 minute. I'm gonna finish this episode here, and we have the plan for the next episode at least. And it might be, depending on how long these 4 take, might become 2 episodes, who knows. Level 20, I'm level 32. Yeah, much higher than what I should be. Anyways, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It would be very much appreciated, and I'll catch you next one. Bye for now.